Pat McManaman. Pat served as executive director of Naloyo for 11 years, but also as the director of the Department of Human Services, deputy executive director of the Hawaii Civil Rights Commission, a per diem judge, a public defender, and a private lawyer. While the CEO of Naloyo, she steadily expanded and stabilized the organization's funding. She initiated grants under the Violence Against Women's Act and established a robust practice at the intersection of domestic violence and immigration law, so that immigrant women could petition to remain in the country, even as they divorced from their abusive husbands. She began the Chris Ujima Fellowships for law students that launched numerous careers in immigration, law, and public interest advocacy. At her departure in 2009, the organization had 4 lawyers, a full staff of 10 people, and a budget of more than $1 million. Pat was also the moving force behind the creation of Hawaii's Office of Language Access. Much of her work has also been intensely practical, such as her compilation of an Immigration Rights and Services Handbook, which she is now revising again. As the director of the Department of Human Services, Pat's innovation demonstrably improved the lives of those most in need. She brought MedQuest online. The timeliness of processing food stamp applications statewide increased from a feeble 66% to an impressive 97%. She extended to age 21 the care afforded to foster youth and encouraged legislation to protect senior citizens and the disabled from financial exploitation.
Thank you to Corey Park and the Legal Clinic for this inaugural award. Sharing this honor with Esther Arinaga and Bill Hosijo, my dearest friends and co-conspirators for over 35 years, is extraordinarily special. And to Lowell Chun-Hoon, also a co-conspirator for 35 years, thank you for such a warm introduction. You made us look good, Lowell, and you even overlooked my tendencies towards abrasiveness. Thank you. To Bettina, Esther, you, and the hardworking staff and volunteers at TLC, you're my heroes. You engage in difficult and politically unpopular work. You value and uplift the strengths of the immigrant community. And to the young, progressive attorneys and advocates like Catherine Chin and Liza Ryan Gill, thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your activism, which is paving the way for a better future. This is not easy work, and it takes persistence, compassion, and strength. My passion for this work grew out of my involvement with the anti-war movement, the women's movement, and the anti-poverty movement during the 1960s. Movements where I found like-minded persons filled with passion, healthy cynicism, and a touch of mischievousness. Venturing back to Hawaii after law school, I gained a solid footing in advocacy with the public defenders and eventually made my way to the firm now known as King, Nakamura, and Chun-Hoon. It was there I met Lowell and was introduced to Naloyo and reminded of Naloyo on a regular basis as Lowell passed the koa bowl around the office to raise funds for Naloyo and its unsalaried founder and attorney, Bill Hosijo. In 1987, I joined Naloyo with Esther Arinaga, with whom I split a full-time job. Together with Bill, we inspired each other, filled our rundown office at Palama Settlement with laughter, and created good trouble. But here's the warning. You can never say no to Esther. So when she approaches you with a vision to launch an immigration legal clinic or any other venture, you're doomed. Esther, you owe me dinner and dessert. TLC, thank you for honoring us with this award.